MRecktv.
You think you is? Ain't nothing more powerful than the universe.
Cuz, do you realize, this nigga 50 biggest venture that he excited about is the BMF venture, right?
Facts.
You know that's the story of my homies, right?
Oh,
the universe. You
Go
get to
into
your
it.
heights. You
Go
get to
into
your
it.
heights. Get to your heights and you can't avoid me, my nigga. You feel me? Go on and do that. Do that for the homies. Shout out Meech. Shout out Blue Da Vinci. Shout out Bull. All my BMF niggas. Shout out Lil Meech too. I see you doing your thing, young nigga. Hey Meech, with that EC like, with that EC like, Blue. Long way we done came, Crip. That 197 like.
I need you to elaborate on that, because we all know, BMF got that affiliation that you always flagging up and been flagging up. That's for life. I know that. You digging what I'm saying? That blue flag.
Yeah.
So I need you to elaborate your relationships with them guys and all that. Hold your head.
All right. For those that don't know, my homie from my set, from my section, from my area, Blue Da Vinci, he from my neighborhood. Me and him were also affiliated with the same independent label that one of our big homies had, Wino, who did a lot of production for Coolio and on that level back in the day. So I remember the moment when Blue first met Meech and them. We was in the same camp. And because we was disgruntled over there, his whole conversation, it was me, him, and another homie named Spade. His conversation used to be like, cuz, fuck this shit over here. Talking about the homie Wino situation, Hard Time Records. He like, the niggas I met, they gonna put my music out, but they don't give a fuck about no music. They doing something else. That was his spiel. So I ain't no jump ship type nigga, So plus Wino was the homie. I'm a thug it out to the end. But when Blue used to first start with them niggas, they had a house over here in Gardena, California, which is not far from Compton. And I used to sell my little weed, just little dime bags, nothing major. But I remember Blue used to call me, be like, cuz, you got some weed? I'd be like, yeah. He'd be like, come through. I shoot through the house. Niggas would buy all my dimes. The house wasn't fancy. It was a nice size house in a decent area, but it was no furniture in it. It was like niggas was in there but I didn't see the future coming. So let me just let you know. So Blue, he disappeared. He gone with these niggas, these out of town niggas. The local niggas who we all knew, we still doing our thing. I eventually link up with the G Unit niggas. And I'm hearing BMF this. Even when I was fucking with Suge Knight now.
Now, hold on, Lo. What year are we talking about? What year is this exactly?
This had to be like 02, 03, 04. When Meech and the BMF name started bubbling. Then by the time I meet 50, they name been bubbling. That's like 04, I met cuz. So now when I'm on the road and my name is starting to bubble in the industry, this BMF shit, you keep hearing about it. You already know it's something powerful. And then one day I look in the Source magazine and see Blue chunking up the hood. Cuz that's the homie. Cuz it's on. So my mind is on. So I remember even some months being on tour, still not encountering a nigga. Then I ended up being in Miami at a time they was throwing a party called Heaven on Earth. It was for Blue Da Vinci birthday. And there was a lot of celebrities in the building. And I took it upon myself to go to that party. And I reunited with Blue on stage with all the BMF niggas. And I remember with Young Buck, some months before, I was in Detroit. And I met a nigga through Young Buck, smoked weed with him, chopped it up with him, who happened to be T, Meech's brother. But Buck had me under the impression I had met Meech for about 5 or 6 months. So I found myself on that stage 60, 70 deep with the BMF homies. And mind you this, Meech called me over. I'm not knowing this is Meech. I just know it's a bunch of niggas on stage. Niggas been dapping me. We giving love. What up, my nigga? It's some familiar faces. I can't place no names. The only nigga I know is Blue.
Gotcha.
A light-skinned nigga say, Spider, come here. So mind you, I met T 4 or 5 months ago thinking I met Meech.
Gotcha.
So you know the difference in complexion. Meech is standing next to another boss nigga named Pop, who had a label, who my nigga Rocket that eventually was signed to Jeezy and the CTE shit. Rocket from my hood too, that's my little homie. But his CEO was named Pop. when we first got down, Pop handled the business on behalf of Rocket. So Meech and Pop was standing there together. I'm not knowing this is Meech, but Meech's like, hey, Spider, come here. He like, tell this nigga how far we go back. I guess Pop had been telling him, yeah, I know Spider. I broke bread with him for the homie Lil Rocket. So Meech was telling him, cause that's my boy. But he like, Spider, come here. So he like, hey, tell this nigga how far we go back. I just assumed he was over there in that house in Gardena, one of them few niggas. Had no idea it's that nigga. So I gave him the real casual, yeah, this my nigga, woo, woo. Get out that little squeeze. Now I'm back on stage 10 minutes later, soaking up the energy and realize, cuz this that nigga trying to prove to another nigga how long he know me.
Wow. Salute to me.
Yeah, it's just that simple. That, and then from then our relationship extended. Like every time, man, them niggas know. I introduced 50 and them to them niggas, cuz.
Oh, word?
On Crib. Blue used to, every time I touched New York, Blue used to come to the office with the $1 million BMF chain on, the blue chucks on, cuz we used to have a Crib meeting right there in the G Unit office. On my mama. 50 used to hate on that whole situation, cuz. Crib. On the whole Jeezy movement, all that, cuz a snake, Crib.
I mean,
only reason I feel comfortable blasting him like that, cuz, because you can look at him going live in front of the world just like you and me are. And they asked him about his artist, Spider-Lo. And he told them they don't know how to ask good questions. Told them, Spider-Lo don't even have no good music, interested music out. He said, I don't know where all of a sudden everybody's getting interested in Spider-Lo. He thought I forgot about that shit while he developing this Kanan character, nigga. Real life Kanan over here, nigga. What you thought it was over, nigga? You said that whole shit, nigga. Make you eat them words, boy.
So you ain't stopping on the riding on 50 Cent. You ain't stopping.
I'ma stop when he stopped trolling his baby mama and defenseless people that scared him. I stop. I'ma troll a troll. Don't miss this movie. I'm controlling this whole shit on that whole nigga head for all that trolling and whole shit. Getting my loco available on all digital platforms. Spider Loco, 50 Cent Funeral. Go tap into that.
Now, where did it all go wrong with 50 real quick? I want to just clear the air with that. Where did it, like, I know you just said he was on a live and he said what he said to the fans, but it had to be a situation before that. You know what I'm saying? If you can recollect.
Well, you know, any relationship or situation that ends up deteriorating, it's kind of hard to pinpoint one initial thing. There was a series of things that took place. First and foremost, the first thing I noticed that was inconsistent with him not keeping his word is, okay, even though it's not your turn initially, you don't have to worry because we're going to constantly build your celebrity by putting you on everything we put out. That was the first non-follow-up on a commitment. There was tons of things that were, you know, that I'm noticing from the inside that, you know, you have to weigh out if you're going to tolerate. Everybody knows there's no such thing as a perfect situation. So when you see imperfections, you got to weigh the pros and cons and see if it's worth pursuing. So a nigga thugging it out, and it got to a point where Buck Jenner was on the bad side with Cuz. He was running around talking about fuck G Unit and running around with all Cuz enemies, Rick Ross, gang, going on stage with these niggas. He was doing all that. Cuz recorded him on the phone. They was going through that. During that period of time, Buck was on the phone with me trying to convince me that I should jump ship because as far as G Unit. And he was like, yeah, them niggas don't give a fuck about you. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, nigga, 50 told me a year ago he wasn't gonna put your album out. So, you know, it's just a lot of things to analyze from this point and that point, and there's no really, you know, a nigga just know. You also know you sitting around the nigga that's obsessed with the 48 laws of power, and he thinks he's playing such a high level, powerful game, right? So you just sit there and you soak it up. He talk a lot, you know what I'm saying? He used to describe that one of his main tactics in his industry, how you kill a nigga off, how most niggas diss him and talk bad about him. He like, no, the way you really kill them off is not acknowledging that they exist. You know what I'm saying? So even when we wasn't on obviously ill terms, when it would be like natural for me to be mentioned and I wasn't mentioned, I knew I was under attack, even though the world might not know. So even then, I knew I would sound like a fool to start dissing somebody who's not talking about me, even though I'm aware that that's a tactic of war on his behalf. Nobody else was really aware of that. So, you know, everybody holler chestnut checkers, and they think that shit is cute. And then they want to holler, oh, why you saying something now? I'm the living epitome of them cliches y'all be running around with. Nigga, chestnut checkers, nigga, do you know what that mean? Patience, my nigga, execution. You know what I'm saying? We still around playing, my nigga. This nigga producing a movie of my homies, my nigga, all that, like a life story about my homies. You can't run from me. Guess what else? If you watch the Get Rich or Die Trying movie, the nigga Dangerous that he was beefing with, the rapper, every time you hear that nigga rap, that voice you hear, that's Blue Da Vinci from BMF.
Oh,
I got him that check. East Coast crib.
wow.
Yeah, on my mama, man. It was a nice size check too.
What you talking about? Like, was it like 5 figures?
No, it was only 4. It was 4 figures, but it was to the net.
Okay, yeah.
Like a 50 piece, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now,
Just to go on the.
That's 5
He
figures.
went he went in the studio and on purpose recorded garbage sounding music in order to make the nigga sound garbage. You didn't have to do nothing. Go in there and fuck up on purpose.
Oh, wow.
Because they wanted Dangerous to sound corny, goofy, stupid. So.
It's crummy beats, y'all.
Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact MRecktVpromo, MRecktVpromo @gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone. M.Reck TV.